Get ready for a deep dive into the mind of a master storyteller. We are pulling back the curtain with best-selling author Kasie West as she breaks down her daring move into the world of adult rom-coms with her latest novel, Stranger Things Have Happened. She is giving us the exclusive scoop on why she chose to trade teen drama for real-world stakes, messy relationships, and the kind of chemistry that only an adult perspective can deliver. You do not want to miss her insight on what makes this story her most personal project yet.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Next up, we are returning to the Upside Down for a massive surprise from Netflix. The first 6 minutes of the highly anticipated animated spin-off, Stranger Things, Tales from '85, have officially dropped, and they are serving up the perfect cure for your post-finale blues. This lost chapter brings back our favorite Hawkins heroes and gives fans exactly what they have been craving: a sweet look at the domestic bliss between Mike and Eleven before the chaos of Season 3 changed everything forever. But that is not the only reason to get excited about the return to Hawkins. Word from early screenings is that the showrunners are pulling out all the stops by channeling the iconic energy of the 1987 classic, The Real Ghostbusters. From wacky creatures that look ripped straight out of a Saturday morning cartoon, to subtle nods, to legendary '80s pop culture, it is clear this series is wearing its influences on its sleeve, while expanding the lore of the Stranger Things universe in ways we never expected. Finally, mark your calendars because the wait is almost over. We are breaking down everything you need to know about the premiere of Stranger Things, Tales from '85, produced by the legendary Duffer Brothers, dropping exclusively on Netflix on April 23. We have the full schedule, the scoop on the incredible voice cast, and the details on where you need to be to catch all the action. Make sure you are prepared for the season premiere by hitting that subscribe button and turning on notifications so you never miss a beat. Ever wonder what would happen if two complete strangers walked into a couple's therapy session just to see if they could fool the doctor? It sounds like the plot of a hilarious sitcom, but for romance author Kasie West, it was the spark for her latest spicy adult novel, /Stranger Things Have Happened. And we recently sat down with Kasie to talk about her bold leap from the world of young adult fiction into the adult romance space. If you are a fan of her earlier work like /Sunkist, get ready for a change of pace. Kasie isn't holding back here. She promises that this book is packed with all the heat, language, and messy, complex emotions that come with growing up and navigating adult relationships. And it's honestly fascinating to hear her talk about the creative process. Even after penning 20 books, Kasie admits she still battles that dreaded inner critic, the one that makes you overthink every single sentence of your first draft. But according to her, the characters in this story felt so alive that they practically wrote themselves. Beyond the chemistry, Kasie dives into some heavy, relatable themes, like dealing with toxic family boundaries, reminding us that sometimes people simply do not change, no matter how much we want them to. And when asked why she's so obsessed with love as a theme, Kasie's answer was disarmingly honest. She's just a hopeless romantic. In a world that often feels dark or overwhelming, she uses her writing to capture that spark of hope and joy that only falling in love can provide. It's a refreshing perspective that makes you want to root for her characters immediately. And for all you busy bees, Kasie is already looking ahead, with 2 new YA novels dropping in the coming months and more adult rom-coms in the works. If you're looking for your next obsession, pick up /Stranger Things Have Happened. And if you're an audiobook fan, the narration by Carissa Vacker is apparently a total game changer. And have you made the jump from reading YA to adult romance yet? Or do you have a favorite comfort author you'll never give up? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into your favorite books. After all, the best stories aren't just read, they're experienced. Still trying to recover from that emotional wrecking ball of a finale in Stranger Things Season 5? Well, grab your tissues and put on your favorite band t-shirt, because Netflix just dropped a major nostalgia bomb that might be the cure for your post-binge blues. We've finally got our hands on the first 6 minutes of Stranger Things, Tales from '85. And honestly, it feels like a warm hug for anyone who has been missing Hawkins. Think of this as a lost chapter in the story, a slice-of-life snapshot that gives us a look at the domestic bliss we rarely get to see between the monster hunting. We see Hopper playing the ultimate protective dad, watching over Eleven as she fumbles through a morning routine, trying to make it to school on time to catch up with Mike. It is pure Milvan comfort food, and it's exactly the palate cleanser fans needed after all that chaos. Now, if you're a bit confused about where this lands on the timeline, and who could blame you with this franchise's history, don't sweat it. Showrunner Eric Robles is calling this a lost season, and it fits perfectly into the January of 1985. It's set just 4 weeks after that winter formal in Season 2, meaning it sits comfortably before the neon-soaked insanity of the Starcourt Mall in Season 3. It's essentially the calm before the storm, back when the biggest stress in their lives was getting to class instead of surviving an interdimensional apocalypse. We are talking about 10 brand new episodes dropping on April 23rd that promise to bring back all the heart and supernatural grit we've grown to love. So, mark your calendars and prepare to go back to a time when things were just a little bit simpler, even if there's always a monster lurking in the shadows. Are you excited to see more of the gang before everything went south? Drop a comment below and let me know your favorite Milvan moments so far, and don't forget to hit subscribe for more updates as we head back to the Upside Down. After all, Hawkins never really leaves us, does it? Ever felt like Hawkins? Indiana was just one proton pack away from becoming a ghost-hunting hub. Well, grab your gear, because the Stranger Things universe is about to lean into its '80s roots harder than ever before. We have always known that the Hawkins crew had a soft spot for the Ghostbusters. I mean, who could forget those iconic Season 2 costumes? But now, as early screenings of the upcoming animated spin-off, Stranger Things, Tales from '85, start trickling out, it is becoming clear that this show is basically a love letter to the era of Saturday morning cartoons. Reports are surfacing that the show is pulling heavy inspiration from the classic 1987 series, The Real Ghostbusters. And I am not just talking about a casual nod here or there. We are looking at a full-blown aesthetic takeover. We have seen early stills featuring creatures that look like they crawled straight out of the wacky Monster of the Week playbook. Yes, that includes a literal pumpkin-headed beast. Plus, the show is leaning into the nostalgia goldmine with shout-outs to the legendary Hi-C Ecto Cooler. Now, to be clear, we are not talking about a shared cinematic universe where Bill Murray is going to show up to bust a Demogorgon. Ghostbusters remains a fictional franchise within the Stranger Things world. Instead, the animation style and tone of Tales from '85 are simply embracing that zany, high-energy vibe that defined the cartoons of our childhood. Set between the events of Seasons 2 and 3, this 10-episode run promises to be a trip down memory lane that might just recontextualize everything we thought we knew about those formative years in Hawkins. It hits Netflix on April 23, 2026, and honestly, I think it is the perfect playground for these characters. Are you ready to see the Upside Down get the Saturday morning treatment, or do you think they should keep things grounded? Drop a comment below and let us know your theories, and do not forget to hit subscribe so you never miss an update on the latest in the Stranger Things franchise. Sometimes, the ghosts of the past have the best stories to tell. Ready to head back to Hawkins? If you thought the Upside Down was done with us, think again, because the Stranger Things universe is expanding in a way we have never seen before. We are talking about the brand new animated series, Stranger Things, Tales from '85, and it is officially on the horizon. This isn't just some random side story. It is a full-blown expansion set directly between the chaos of Season 2 and the neon-soaked vibes of Season 3. We are going to be reunited with the OG crew, Eleven, Mike, Will, Lucas, Dustin, and Max, as they gear up to face a fresh, terrifying threat from the Upside Down. It is honestly genius to see the Duffer Brothers keeping their hands on the wheel as executive producers, ensuring that classic, paranoid '80s atmosphere stays intact. The voice cast is locked in, featuring talents like Brett Gibson and Elisha Williams, which gives us plenty of reasons to be excited about how these characters will translate into animation. So mark your calendars. The madness officially begins on Thursday, April 23, 2026. Episodes drop at 12:00 a.m. PT sharp, exclusively on Netflix. If you need a refresher on your sci-fi favorites while you wait, Netflix has been beefing up its library with heavy hitters like Black Mirror and Arcane. But make sure your subscription is active, as there are no free trials here. The official synopsis teases a harsh, freezing winter in 1985 where a new paranormal mystery is set to terrorize the town. And honestly, the thought of a Hawkins winter makes the Upside Down feel even colder. Are you planning to binge this as soon as it drops, or are you going to pace yourself? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any updates. Sometimes, the scariest stories are the ones that happen when you think the danger has finally passed.